confidence with the physical examinations. I think that's the big gap for us. Like, we know how to talk to patients. We do it every day, but suddenly when you've got equipment to use and you're in a closed door, and unfortunately practicing coloscopies when you've got a timer going off, it's very stressful. So it was really, really great to be able to have access to head office to build up that skill set. Plus the resources that are on WorkGem. My house was covered in green laminated Terry White Chem physical examinations. They were in my shower, they were in my kitchen, like they were everywhere. My partner's thrilled that this is over so we can rip them all down. But the point is the resources are excellent, and Kate has been excellent as a leader. But at the end of the day, Kate can only do so much. It really does come down to you as an individual taking this on, and they can't hold your hand in the exams, and it comes down to how much time and effort you're prepared to put into it. And just touching on what John said about studying with peers, that I cannot emphasise enough how grateful I am to my business partners that we would spend 1 to 1.5 hours a week before work every Wednesday for 9 months practicing. And it was our saving grace. And yeah, I cannot emphasise enough the importance of finding that little tribe that gets you through. So
I think it's a great way to ground the conversation, and it is the reality, but it's so great. And congratulations on making it through the course. So well done. Quick round of applause. So we've got two quick questions to finish the panel. I'm going to go to Kate quickly, because it's all good and well to obviously get through the course and do the study and get the knowledge and the skills we talked about. The next step is implementation. I know you're going to take us through a bit of a gift in a moment for the network, but just quickly take us through the implementation phase. It's all good learning this, but let's talk about practice changes and taking it to patient care. How are you supporting the network?
Yeah, there's a big issue with confidence. It's not an issue, but it's all good and well to pass your OSCE, but actually having the confidence to take that next step and start implementing these services into your care clinic can be hard. But it's all about using that support network that you built on the whole 9 to 12 month journey throughout studying, knowing all the resources that are there available to you, working on the ground with myself and your pharmacy teams, upskilling pharmacy assistants, really to build that confidence in yourself that you can actually do this, and that this step change is something that you can implement, as we know, always turned on, always having that service on. This is something that needs to be accessible to patients as much as you can. As long as your pharmacy doors are open, you need to be offering these services.
Yeah, well said. If there's anything we do well at TWC, it's implementing practice change. So I'm really excited by the work you're doing with cohort 3 in particular. We've got a big injection of prescribers around the corner. Look, to finish the panel today, I'm going to go back to John. And it's a simple question, John. To anyone that's in the room today who's perhaps a bit ambivalent or sitting on the fence about whether this is for them or for maybe one of their employees in their pharmacy, what do you say?
Now, apart from the contrived, you just do it. I was just reading last night and I came across a quote by Stolminster. And what he said was, one man who stops lying can take down a tyranny. And so I reflected on that for a little while last night in my jet lag. And what I thought that meant to me at that moment was, the lie is that the healthcare system that we have is sustainable into the future. It's not to say the work that we're doing now is not of value, but it's not sustainable. And so we need to do something different. The tyranny is the enormous challenge we're facing in our communities. We've got a rapidly aging population. We have a Western lifestyle which promotes diabetes, cardiovascular risk, hypertension, respiratory disease, all sorts of things. And so what I say to you is reflect on your thinking about how you're going to serve your communities, serve your individual patients, and of course the pharmacies that you work in. And what can you do differently to address that change that needs to happen?
Well said, John. I think the future's bright for Australian community pharmacy.
I agree.
So thank you so much to you, Marie and Kate, for being here today and for all your insights. Please give our panellists a round of applause.